Misha Era, I am Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, adjudicators, fellow speakers, the topic is EU, my vision for Ireland's future in Europe. Just as St. Patrick uses shamrock to explain the mystery of the Holy Trinity, my team and I choose it as a symbol of Ireland as we have come to know it. The first leaf, I will look at Ireland's history, what the EU has done for us, and how this should affect our vision for the future. The second leaf, my fellow speaker Niamh, will discuss where we are today and the importance of maintaining our cultural identity. The third leaf, our final speaker Phort, will explain our vision for the future, the path we must carve in order to follow our fellow European countries. Future is defined as something that will happen in time to come. My vision, a thought, concept or object formed by the imagination. So to create our vision of Ireland's future in Europe, we must look at Ireland before the European Union, back to when Europe was just Europe, a continent. 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail from Lisbon, back in the day when Lisbon was a port, not a treaty. 1940, the height of the Second World War. As a nation that insisted on its neutrality, Ireland increasingly seemed to be contracting in on itself, a hedgehog among lions. Hemmed in by sea on one side and by blood on the other, Ireland was discovering where it stood in the world and where it was going. 1973, our country was alone and weak. It was the vision of men like former Taoiseach Sean Lemass and economist T.K. Whitaker that encouraged our fragile state to join the European Economic Community, a union set up to eliminate causes of military conflict and to promote the strength of our economy. Fast forward to today. We are now at the world's most significant crossroads with unrestricted access to its markets. Fact, membership of the EU has been the most significant factor in ending our economic dependence on the UK. Yes, Ireland now stands on its own 2 feet. Geographically, Ireland had a past, has a present, and will have a future in Europe. But politically and economically, do we have a future in the European Union? Let me refer back to the words of James Joyce in 1960. If Ireland is to become a new Ireland, she must first become a European. These wise words are more relevant than ever today, as we must combine with Europe to compete with the superpowers of today's world. The topic today requested my vision for Ireland's future in Europe. As I look into my Waterford crystal ball, I see a country that is part of the team that is the European Union. We are no longer on the bench, but on the pitch, so let's keep playing. I see the West looking at Ireland and seeing a front door to the powerhouse that is Europe. As Helen Keller once said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. So when asked, where do you see Ireland in Europe's future? It is the vision of you, it is the vision of me, and it is the vision of every other person in this room that makes that future a reality. Greibh Maith.